What's up guys, it's Ella. Welcome back to my channel, whether you're new here or not. Today we are going to be doing a From Blood and Ash reading vlog. I really struggled to get that out. So I'm going to be doing a From Blood and Ash reading vlog. As you can tell, I started reading it yesterday and I'm halfway through. But I've been recording since I started it. I just haven't had time to film an intro. Regardless, I know that I am very late to the game on From Blood and Ash. However, I have had it sitting on my shelves since about April 2021. It like says in the back because I got it off of Amazon and Amazon like prints them themselves. So it says that I've had this since April 2021. So I've had it for about a year, which was still late to the game. But this is a very popular book and I was interested to see my thoughts on it and I thought I would share my thoughts with you. I record my vlog clips on my phone, so if the quality, the quality is about to change. So just this little intro is on my big camera and then the rest will be vlog clips from my phone. So hope that doesn't bother you or ruin the experience for you. But yeah, here is my From Blood and Ash reading vlog. Hope you enjoy. So I'm 100 pages into From Blood and Ash and I really like it, which is weird because I wasn't sure if I would or not, and I've been putting this book off for a while. How many pages exactly am I? I think I'm like 106 or something. I'm 108 pages into the book. I still don't totally know what this book is about, but the writing is really easy to get through. Crosby! Stop! Do you want to come here? Do you want to come up here and lay? Yeah, the writing's really easy to get through. I really like Poppy as a character so far, and I am intrigued and excited to keep reading. It's a 600-page book, and that's the biggest book I've read in like a while, and so I'm interested to see how long it's gonna take me. Obviously, like I've read books that big before, but it took me a while, so I'm interested to see because I'm really into this one, and I want to get through it pretty quickly. I'm gonna try to finish it by the end of the week for sure. It's Tuesday right now. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get like the lighting, like, okay, anyway, I'm gonna try to finish it by the end of the week and share all my thoughts with you guys, so, yeah. Okay, so it's several hours later, but I didn't get to read that much today because I ended up having a busier day than I thought. So I'm 170 pages into the book. I'm gonna try to get to at least page 200, but preferably closer to 300 tonight. However, I'm still really enjoying it. Like, this book is, like I said before, is so easy to get through and so easy to just breeze through. It got bent because I've had my physical copy for like a year, but anyway, I cannot like express enough how much I'm enjoying it. However, I don't know that the world building, I think what JLA is doing is really awesome and what a lot more authors should do, in that she's world building as she's telling the story, like as she's getting into the good stuff, which I think is something that not a lot of people or authors do in fantasy. However, that in turn leaves me with a lot of questions. For example, Poppy is the maiden, okay? I don't know what the maiden is. Don't know what the maiden is. I don't, like, she's one of the Ascended. Okay, I haven't decided if this is gonna be spoiler-free or spoilery yet. I'm gonna try for spoiler-free, but okay, so I will explain. So in this world, there's like normal people and there's Ascended people, but first of all, I don't really know what Ascended people are yet, and I'm 170 pages in. And second of all, Poppy's like going to be ascended. Like, you go through ascension, or like your ascended or your ceremony or whatever when you turn 19, and Poppy's only 18, but when she turns 19 she will go through, and if she'll like go to the gods then come back down, if like, or like you go to the gods and if you come back down you're ascended. Okay, great, but I don't like know then what that means. And so then Poppy's different because she's a maiden, and they're like, oh, like there hasn't been a maiden in so many years, she has to be protected, and like she's kept with the Duke and Duchess and stuff. But I don't know how the maiden's different. So I have a lot of questions. which I'm only a third of the way through the book, and this is a series. This is a book series. So I'm gonna have questions. I get that. This is not my first rodeo. But those are my current questions that I'm excited to continue to read and find out. And I will let you know when I find out. I hate the Duke, and I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. He's a terrible individual. But, like, I really let it bother me when characters, like, this will stress me out, the way that the Duke treats her. Crosby's asleep at my feet. The way that the Duke treats Poppy, it will affect the way that I, like, think about all of her actions. Like, every, like, action that everybody else is gonna be like, oh, that's so, you know, that's so cool. She's such a strong female character. I'm gonna be like, you're gonna get in trouble. Because I hate, like, in my real life getting in trouble. And this is just, it's gonna stress me out. But I'm gonna keep reading. I'm on page 222, which is not even halfway through. I'm that much through. So I'm definitely, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna finish by the end of the week because I'm really, really into this book. It's only Tuesday, and I'm hopefully, by the time I go to bed tonight, gonna be on page 300. And that took me 2 days. So maybe I'll be able to finish this by Thursday or Friday. And then finish or start another book. Or maybe I want to go directly into book 2 in the series, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm getting ahead of myself, but I just am really loving this. I was talking to my friends. I was, like, texting my friends about it, and it's bringing me back to, like, the way that I feel about this book is the way I felt about, like, The Mortal Instruments in middle school, which is very high praise because I loved that book series in middle school. So it's just very nostalgic. This is just, like, a very nostalgic vibe for me, and I can't explain why, but I'm really enjoying it. Have I mentioned that? Have I mentioned how much I'm enjoying it? I'm really enjoying it. So now Hawke has flirted with her as the maiden, as Poppy, as the girl in the red pearl, and as Archer's. How dumb does she think he is? How clueless. That's gonna be a fun reveal. It was a fun reveal. I just put some of this vlog footage into my computer, or onto my computer, and I realized I never updated you guys after last night. So it's the next day. If my arm is shaking, it's because I just went to the gym and we did arm day and it was very tiring. But last night I ended on page 308. So my plan is I'm gonna go and shower, because like I said, I just got back from the gym. I'm gonna go shower, get ready for bed, and then I'm going to read until I fall asleep, and we will see how far I get, because I haven't been able to read at all today, because I've had, once again, a busier day than anticipated, and that's not my favorite thing. Having a busier day than anticipated, not my favorite thing. But yeah, it was a good day. Anyway, not the point. This is not a daily vlog. This is a reading vlog, and I'm going to shower and then I'll read, and then we'll talk about it, and it'll be part of the vlog. Okay, Ella, stop talking. Bye. There's so many, like, labels and words for people. There's, like, Ascended and Dissenter, and then there's Atlanteans and there's Cravens. And I'm not sure I totally understand the difference between Atlanteans and Cravens. I know Dissenters are, like, rebels, but then, and Atlanteans are worse than Cravens, I think. I think Cravens are, like, sick, but Atlanteans are, like, the opposing, like, kingdom, maybe? And they serve the Dark One? I don't totally understand, like, all of the terms. There's a lot of terms. But there's a lot of terms. But I usually can use context. But, like, if someone, like, sat me down and was like, hey, can you tell me what a dissenter is? I actually cannot. I'm deeply sorry. You're gonna have to Google it. Only the bad can be influenced. That's something to think about, Hawke. That gives me something to think about. Thank you for that. Okay, so I'm on page 358, and I feel like it's getting a little slow, and I'm having the urge to skim a little bit, but I'm not gonna do it, because I've loved every part. Crosby is snoring. I've loved every part of this book so far. I just feel like I know that it's building to something, because that's how fantasy works. The middle is usually a little bit slow, and they're like building the romance between Hawk and Poppy, but I'm gonna be honest with you. So far, that's the part I'm the least interested in. There's so much like stuff like in the world that I'm interested in. I really am excited for the Dark One to come. I'm really excited for that part. Really excited for her to get out of the castle with the Duke, because I know that she's not gonna be there forever. Also, I'm excited for lots of things. There are lots of things I'm excited for. And I do love Hawk. I love him. He's phenomenal. He is, I love him. He's so sassy and so just charming. You are not very charming, sir. Crosby. He's charming and wonderful, but I kind of, okay, like, cute moment under the weeping willow. I'm ready for some action, I think. Not like that kind of action, but like fantasy kingdom versus kingdom action. I don't know. I don't want Victor and Hawk to fight. I like Victor and I like Hawk, and I want them to be best friends. This is not best friend behavior, so that's not making me very happy. Okay. From this point forward, I have made the executive decision that this is no longer a spoiler-free vlog, okay? So, I will try to remember in editing to put the time that I give like my final review, and I will make my final review not spoilery, okay? So go to this time, but now it is spoilery. Okay, cool, great. I'm not sad that the Duke is dead. Am I supposed to be sad? I'm not sad. I know I'm not supposed to be sad, but okay, so I'm on page 380, and like I have that much more, and I was fully prepared to go to bed at page 400, but I feel alive. So I guess I'm going to keep reading. If I finish this book tonight, okay, I'm probably not gonna finish it tonight. But anyway, the Duke is dead, and I could jump for joy. I'm thrilled. Thrilled. So happy that he is dead. Can't wait to see what happens now. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. What are Wolven? How are the Wolven different from the Craven? What are Wolven? What? Why did I say it like that? I don't know. What's going on? This is a lot of chaos. What's going on? Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because I don't like that. I'm just rereading for clarification. No. No. I'm not thrilled about this. This is very sad. The Lord? What's his face? Manzine? I hate him. I'm sorry, this is like very... I didn't like that part. That part didn't... I didn't like that part. I want him to be alive. And I want Lord Mazine to be dead. My wish is Poppy's command. Guys. Everyone's dead. Sorry, that was really dark. Okay. I'm on page 400, okay? Okay. Let's unpack that. Let's unpack everything that just happened, because that was a lot. That was a lot. The Duke is dead. Everyone I wanted to be dead is dead. But Victor is also dead. And I did not want Victor to be dead. So 3 significant people are dead, and I'm thrilled about 2 of them, and I'm very upset about 1 of them. So we are 2/3 pleased with the level of death. Now, Poppy killed Lord Mazin. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think she's a very good maiden. If what the maiden is supposed to be, like based on what everyone says the maiden is supposed to be, I don't think she's a very good maiden. However, her entire speech to Victor about how like she's not allowed to do anything, like when she's lost it right before all of this just madness went down, totally right. Like, who would want to be the maiden? Not me. I would not want to be the maiden. She's been trapped for 18 years. Trapped. So yeah, that was wild. That was wild. And remember when I said I was bored? I am no longer bored, and I am thrilled with this turn of events. Truly. Like, yes, Victor's dead, and I am so sad about that because I truly loved him. Like, I really loved him as a character, and I was kind of hoping that he would be a significant, like, listen, okay, I knew Victor was gonna die. But I was hoping it would be, like, not in this book. I was hoping he would die in, like, the 2nd or 3rd book. But alas, he did not. And I'm devastated about it. Clearly, I'm in such high spirits because Lord Mazin and the Duke are dead. This is great. This is great news. I'm thrilled about this. Okay. All right, I was gonna go to bed because I have to be up at like 7:30. What time is it? It's 10:37. We can read another 100 pages. Maybe we could finish the book. Ella, I have to get up at like 7:30 to go to the gym tomorrow, okay? But here's the thing. I want to finish this book tonight. No. Maybe? I don't know. I just can't, my heart is currently not in a place where this book could be left unfinished tonight. We'll see where this goes. Okay, let's keep reading. Victor's dead. So is the Duke and Lord Mazin. But get this, Poppy killed Lord Mazin. I know. Bro, I know. Okay. It's approximately 3 minutes later, and I've decided that I need to sleep. I cannot read 200 more pages of this book tonight. Tomorrow it is the first priority. But for tonight, I need to sleep. So, I'm going to put the book on my bedside table and attempt to go to sleep. But this book is so good, and no book has made me feel this way in a long time. God, I missed fantasy. Okay, good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow when I finish this book. It's gonna be a big fat no to the giant rat looking things. Gonna be a big fat no. No, thank you. Don't like that. Okay. So, Kieran's a Wolven. I don't understand what's going on. He killed Rylan? That's odd. Okay. Alright, well, we'll talk in a minute. Give me a minute. What's going on? Okay. Hold on. I need to bookmark. So I'm 500 pages in. I have 100 pages left, and Hawk's a bad guy now? Which, like, okay. I should have seen coming, in my defense. Because it's giving Sarah J. Maas. It's giving, he's not the real love interest of the series, and there's going to be another love interest in the series. But what? He was just so nice a minute ago. Like, at least with A Court of Thorns and Roses, with Tamlin, we were like, okay, Ms. Girl, he keeps you, like, trapped and makes you know, you have to paint all the time, kind of deal. But with this particular individual, with Hawk, he was all about, like, liberating her, and he, like, slept with her and made her no longer the maiden, but now he seems to have killed people, and he is also friends with the guy who Jericho, who killed Rylan. And then Kieran is a Wolven, and they're all Wolven, and I'm thoroughly baffled and thoroughly confused. Not mad, though. Not mad at this new development, so. Yeah, so I got 100 pages to go. Like, exactly, I think. I'm gonna finish that right now. Yeah, I'm on page 511, there's 611 pages in this book. So I'm gonna finish that right now. But color me thoroughly surprised. Thoroughly surprised. Thoroughly, Crosby. Thoroughly surprised. I can forgive a lot of things from a morally great character. I do not know that I can forgive Hawk if he knew about the attack that killed Victor. I don't know if my kindness and my forgiveness goes that far. He's an Atlantean, guys. And, as we've already covered, 519 pages into this book, and I don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. I mean, I do, like, I think that that's the bad kingdom, because the dissenters are the people that are, like, in the kingdom that support the Atlanteans, and then there's Craven and their monsters, and then there's Wolven, who came out of nowhere, and then there's Atlanteans, and they're like the bad, okay, right? Maybe, I don't know, what's going on? What? Is Hawk the Dark One? Does anyone know? Is he? I think he might be. He's definitely the Dark One, aka Prince Castile. And I know this because I think TikTok spoiled it for me. Pretty sure, guys. I think I'm good at this game. I bet I'm so right about this, okay? Because he's absolutely Prince Castile, and he calls her princess because he wants to make her his princess. Like, come on now. Come on now. I do say, nope, I will say, I feel like a liar because my friend asked me if this book was about vampires, and I told her no. And you know what this book is about? As it would turn out, vampires. This is a book about vampires. Okay. Alright. So, maybe Hawk's on the right team, because I believe him. I do. I believe him. Mostly because nobody in her other life was particularly compelling to me. So now, I believe him,
but I still need to know where Victor, I'm a Victor stan, okay? And I really need to know where he fits into all this, because was he ascended? I don't remember. I don't think so, because I don't think royal guards are ascended. So I think he was good and wouldn't know this. So I think he's still a good guy, I've decided. In my head. And I've decided he's still a good guy. And I'm on page 540 and I'm only 70 pages from finishing this book and I'm gonna keep reading. Okay. I'm back to report that he didn't kill Victor, and therefore we can talk. We can talk about forgiveness. I'm still a little upset. I still feel a little betrayed. But we could talk about it. Yeah, okay. And he's also definitely the Dark One because Prince Malik, he was talking about his sob story with his brother, right? And Prince Malik is missing. So absolutely he's the Dark One, and I'm really ready for that reveal. But I bet that that's going to be at the very, very end. And then the second book, they're going to be mad at each other. I've done the whole kit and caboodle. You'll know how it goes. If the guy I just slept with kidnapped me and then made me drink his blood, I think I'd say no. I got my official confirmation. Hawk is Castile. So now is she, what are they, Wolven? Is she one of them? Because he's drinking her blood. This book that I told my friend was not about vampires. This book is about vampires. Miss Girl, I have so many questions for you because Poppy, darling, dear, Miss Maiden, he killed your family. He killed your family, and then he kidnapped you. And then his friends attacked you. And then he drank your blood. And now you're screwing him and calling him your highness? What? So this is vampires versus werewolves. That's what this is. This is Twilight. I feel tricked and duped a little bit. I feel a little tricked and a little duped. She's part Atlantean and they're going to get married. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to gather my thoughts a little bit and then I will give you a full review, like not spoiler free, or I'll give you a spoiler free review of my thoughts for the people that just wanted to see that. So this book gets a 4.5 star. I absolutely loved it. I really absolutely loved it. And it really just brought me back to like reading The Mortal Instruments for the first time, or reading when I read Twilight for the first time, like reading those old book series in middle school. But the ending got a little bit confusing. Like there were some parts that were really confusing, so that took like a little bit off. And then also I'm not sure how I feel about Hawk. I'm not sure how I feel about Hawk at the ending of the book. I don't know. It got weird, but also like not bad weird. The plot twists and things like that were not things that upset me. So I think I really liked it. Pretty sure I really liked it. And I don't have that much to say because I said so much in my spoilery part. So I'm trying to think of like what I can say that wouldn't spoil it. It was an emotional roller coaster. There were highs, there were many lows, but I really did just, the romance in this book, phenomenal. The world building in this book, phenomenal. The plot twist, as I already said, phenomenal. Definitely 4.5 stars. I don't know. For the first like 3/4 of the book, I was like, this is a 5-star book. This is so good. And at the end, I'm like, this is still so good, but is it a 5-star? Because the ending was frustrating and confusing and a little bit frustrating and confusing. Those are the words I have to explain the ending. So I think that is my final review. I'm sorry that the spoiler-free section is so short, but that's my final review. Thank you guys so much for watching my first ever reading vlog. I actually had so much fun making this, and we'll probably make many more because this was just so much fun. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I will see you when I see ya. Bye, guys.